As the Delta variant continues to surge, we continue to get questions about what comes next.
And Minnesota's own COVID expert, the director for infectious disease research and policy at the University of Minnesota, Dr. Michael Ostholm, predicted the impacts of this surge earlier this year. This morning, only on KTDC, Barrett Leone sat down with Dr. Ostholm to get his take and expertise on these unknowns.
Should more businesses, universities, and events be requiring proof of vaccination or positive antibodies?
I am a very strong supporter of mandates that are effective, meaning that they don't have so many loopholes in them that eventually people can pretty much get out of it. I understand that that is surely a challenge, but this is about the community. This is about protecting the community. It's not just about protecting you. You may decide it's your right to get intoxicated and get behind the wheel of a car. We have laws to prevent you from doing that.
School is quickly approaching. Should masks be mandated to be worn in school settings?
I think masking is important, but we have to have adequate masking. This is an aerosol-based transmission virus, and frankly, we need the very high level of masking protection for which there's only limited availability for children to actually have that. There are KN95 masks that are available online that actually do fit for children's faces, that attach behind the ears. They're not as good as the N95s that we urge all adults to use. But in fact, that's the best we can do right now. Now, we'd all like to get our kids in school. We want them in school. But the bottom line message is this is going to be very hard to do with this Delta variant.
What about booster shots?
We're learning more about these vaccines every day, how they work in terms of protection. Not in terms of safety. The safety data are clear and compelling. So this is not a reason for anyone to have disincentive to get vaccinated. But for example, we didn't have sufficient data over time to say, well, how protective is this at 6 months or 8 months or 10 months? And we're learning that. And so what I call corrected science continues to happen where we learn new information, we incorporate that into what we're doing. We learn more information again, we incorporate that into what we're doing. So I think that it's fair to say that over the next 3 to 4 months, there's going to be a lot of attention paid to how well are the vaccines working over time. Which vaccines? Among who? And those will be some of the issues that will then drive, I think, the policies.
Dr. Ostholm says the best tool we have to combat this latest surge is vaccination. If you'd like to see the full Q&A with Dr. Michael Ostholm, head to our website, kttc.com.